Hello guys, James here and welcome back to episode number 66 or 7 of my Road to Glory on FIFA Ultimate Team on the Nintendo Switch. In today's episode, I'm showing you a load of sold stuff, say it every time, but yeah, basically I'll start the episode off with a load of sold stuff. Said stuff and sold about a million times there, but yeah, we've got all of this from the packs from last episode, and yeah, just basically making loads of coins. Here you see me winning, or not winning, it's the last game that I played in Div 1. I've done a Div 1 sort of run off camera, and we held again, and yeah, got the coins back from that. And then we go into an offline draft at the minute. I've recommended to you as well, do everything you can to get all the packs you can. So whether you want to play draft, whether you want to do offline draft, whether you want to do SBCs, whatever you can do to get packs, because at the minute especially, we've got Team of the Week, which is half decent, a couple of good players in there, and then we've got all of the Champions League. We've got the Team of the Knockout stage, or no, Team of the Tournament Knockout stage, and then we've got those Man of the Matches as well. So there's loads of cards to get, so I definitely recommend, yeah, just doing everything you can to get packs. And then yeah, it's like sort of the similar situation to Team of the Season. When that's out, just do everything you can to get packs, try and pack these good players. But yeah, then we go into an online draft, and we lose first round. Very close game. Guy was really good, very annoying. We had a few chances. I tried to do the blooming chemistry glitch, but I just completely mucked it up, and I think I didn't done something wrong, but it didn't work. So that might have helped me out win that game if I had swapped them, but I didn't. And we lose that, and then when you see the packs there, we get nothing from it, so we probably lost money on that one just about. But then we have that first, obviously we got this new promo out, Team of the Tournament Knockout stage. We have that first SBC, which was to do with Ajax, obviously the Eredivisie players, which I get again. I think it's still out just when I'm doing this video, but by the time it's out it might have just ended. But if it's still out, make sure you have a look in your club, because Ajax, or not Ajax, sorry, Eredivisie players, I've been selling them for about 1,000 a pop. All these players that I've bought throughout the year for about 300, 350. So just making loads of coins off of that, which is very nice indeed. It has slowed up a little bit, but I have made a good amount of coins. And then we go into another draft here, online again, and as you can see, we're just building through the team. I've left that on the screen, and this one I did swap the chemistry styles, but I've cut that out. You see it after they've swapped, sort of thing. And this is a very good draft, and we've got all the games from this draft coming up, highlights, and then the packs as well, which you got to stick around for, because we get some amazing rewards, which will probably be something to do with the title and the thumbnail as well. So yeah, the rewards we get from this draft are amazing, and what we get in those rewards are pretty decent as well. But yeah, as you can see, we're just trying to flesh it out. I picked Ronaldo, Neymar and Bale up the top, and spoiler, they all end up being super subs, but it was a bit of a risky move, but one that paid off in the end, as you'll see. But yeah, just want to say thank you all for the support. Loving making the series, loving bringing it to you, and yeah, basically just want as much feedback as I can get. So if you like the series, if you watch every episode, if you've joined later on and watched back through old episodes, just get involved down in the comments and let me know where you're at with watching the series. That'd be really interesting. And then yeah, just as per usual, make sure you get involved. Just let me know what you're doing on FIFA. How have you packed anything good lately? How are you getting on in draft? Have you been getting good draft rewards, bad draft rewards? You're just playing seasons? I'd love to know, so make sure you definitely get involved. And yeah, we do pick up that new Team of the Knockout stage song, which is very nice. He was a decent card to use. Wouldn't mind packing him, that's for damn sure. But yeah, as I say, you've got to do everything you can for packs at this stage, because that is how you're going to make a lot of coins if you're not that good at trading, which is sort of where I'm at. I can do the little trades, and I can run my club well, but I just don't have enough time to sort of sit there and do these bigger trades for bigger players, and try and learn the market, which is all obviously harder as well on the Switch, as it's a lot more of a volatile sort of weird market, because there's not that many players, so it is a bit of a strange one to try and trade on. But yeah, so yeah, this is pretty much the draft. You can see there we've picked our last player. I was looking at it and we end up going with Overmars, but we don't actually end up using him because that's his baby one, I think, and it's just not a great card compared to the ones that we had. But yeah, we've swapped our players around, got all the chemistry styles swapped around as well, and yeah, we'll get him ready to go into the draft. Very good team indeed. We've picked out, we've got obviously that second in form Hazard 94, we've got that new Son, the I don't know what inform that is, maybe just first of Sterling, but it's still a decent card. That's first in form Sigurdsson, and then just quite a decent team with obviously Van Dijk, second in form Robertson, then Donker and Valencia are a bit of a weakness, but with the new chemistry styles that we've put on them, they done a bit of a job, that's for sure. But into the first game, come up against a guy with a really good team, and this is probably one of the toughest matches out of however many we play. Who knows? But yeah, basically this was one of the tougher matches in this draft, and luckily we come back after he scores a header with Mbappe from a corner. We get an instant reply with Gundogan, who I was pleasantly surprised with actually. The major problem with Gundogan is he is got just poor stamina, so he was pretty much coming off every game around half time or just after, and he does pop up with another goal there. So as you can see, he is quite an influential player, and can do the business in them attacking areas if you get him in there. And then into the second half, we run through with Hazard and he lays it off to João Cancelo. So yeah, basically what we were doing, we were bringing João Cancelo on in the midfield for whoever was the tightest, and then I think the first couple of games I was bringing on Ronaldo into the striker role and Neymar into the cam role, for basically just who out of that top six of my team was whoever had the least stamina basically. So as you can see, we didn't actually bring on Ronaldo in the end. We just Neymar and Cancelo as the top three had full fitness basically, so we just carried on playing with them, and that game ended 4-1. so that was a very nice start to the draft. As I said, tough player, but we come away with the win. Into the second game, we come with this guy, not the greatest chemistry but quite a decent team, but he had Immobile out there with no chemistry really, because he had no links. But he started off the game again just in 10 minutes in, and Bale out muscles and out paces Robertson and Van Dijk there, and has a beautiful finish coming off the bar and the post and then into the back of the net from a tight angle. But yeah, we were really going at this guy. Unlucky not to score before this, but we did get the luck back on our side to score that goal. It was bobbling all around the place, but that Son was there to do a bit of an acrobatic tap in and take us 1-1 going into half time. But straight into the second half, we made our subs, and this was one where we brought on Ronaldo and Neymar straight away. And I think we didn't bring Cancelo on yet, but yeah, we brought on Neymar and Ronaldo. Ronaldo makes an instant reply in that second half, getting another bit of a lucky rebound. But then we get a corner almost straight away again after that. Ball falls to Henderson, who's just outside the box. He takes a touch to one side and bangs it across the keeper. Lovely finish, and that's something obviously where I use Henderson in my main team. I know what he can do, and I know that he can pull them off. And yeah, that was just a very great finish. And then Neymar showing why he's the team of the season nominee, or team of the year nominee, sorry. That gets played back to Henderson off his bit of a poor play from him, plays it to Henderson, plays it to Neymar, lovely finesse. And then all the way in the 87th minute now, Ronaldo doing just some good work, like it's easy to do with Ronaldo, cutting in and just doing a nice bit of dribbling, and he's never going to miss that. Looking across the goalie, he just taps it in outside the foot, easy finish for a 5-1 win. As you can see, we deserved that. Looking at the match stats as well, and I was happy, feeling good going into this next game. And one thing I'd probably advise you, unless you love three at the back, and unless you're sort of really good and know how to play it, I would advise you not to take three at the back in draft. I just find the amount of confidence I had going into this. Obviously he started with those two players, but he swapped those two defenders out, Sydney and I can't remember who the other one was, but he swapped them out for Alex Telles and Alexandro, so he had quite a bit of pace in that defence. But the three at the back, especially when you're coming up against my team with a 4-3-3 with them pacey players up top, it's just going to cause you havoc. You just haven't got enough defence back there to deal with all the players, and that just coming to fruition there. 2-0 up, Hazard did a nice goal before half time. Done our subs again at half time because I was confident that we could just sort of take this game well out of reach, and Henderson plays a nice ball through to Ronaldo for that one. And then not long after, I believe that was sort of after following a corner or something, ball falls out to Sigurdsson on the right wing. He just runs around his player, whips in a lovely ball to Ronaldo, and who leapt like a salmon to smash out with his head past the keeper and put the game beyond doubt really. But doing some good work again down the left wing, cutting into the box with Neymar, plays it across to Son for the easy tap in. Goalie makes a great save, but it pops straight back out to Son to make it 5-0 on the 65th minute. And I was kind of surprised that there was no rage quit in this game, but in carrying on, Neymar breaks free after he does a poor free kick, and he brings his keeper out, and we just dink it over and make it 6-0. And then we brought Bale on as well at this stage, 84th minute, so pretty much straight after that goal. And as you can see, this guy got very frustrated, and yeah, he brings his keeper right out. We just play over to Bale, didn't even see his goalie at first, but then once I did, we just finesse shot that in from way outside the box and pick up a 7-goal lead. And then again, cutting him through again. I don't know if that is that three at the back or what was going on there, but that's just Neymar picking up the ball in the midfield, lovely through ball to Bale, and he just runs in, easy finesse, and make it 8, and that was how the game ended. So semi-final arguably should be one of the harder games. That one, once we got those 2 goals in the first half, this guy sort of just capitulated. Fair play to him for sticking around, but yeah, that one become fairly easy once he sort of lost his head. And then this game is the final now, 100 chemistry team, all Premier League, and basically what he done, he brought off that Obiang at the right centre attacking mid role for Neymar. I'm not sure which version, but brought on Neymar, so that was definitely a worry. But we get a nice goal there, Sterling being persistent and pestering his defenders, cuts in nice outside the foot finesse shot to or outside the foot shot to take the 1-0 lead. Hazard doing some great work down the left wing, cutting all the way across the byline back to Son for an easy tap in to take the 2-0 lead in the 24th minute. Feeling good, nice and confident. Hazard again is lethal in this game, even his normal card when I've used him, but this second in form is something else as well. And yeah, he does some nice work again, and he just doesn't know where I'm going. As I say, that close dribbling, that's the sort of players I like. Fast, agile, quite with the good control, and yeah, just easy finesse shot past his keeper to go 3-0 up in the first half. And then yeah, just another simple goal really. One of those ones, playing to Henderson, he is obviously controlling that defender that's running at Henderson. He guesses the wrong way, so we get an easy uninterrupted through ball into Son, and he just bangs that near post past his keeper. And then into the 62nd minute now, Van Dijk picks up the ball. At this stage, this guy's kind of lost it again, and as you can see, he's just sliding all over the place there. We just do a nice bit of dribbling with Van Dijk, of all people, and he smashes that into the top bins, and that was enough for this guy. So we pick up another draft win after I think 3 first round losses in a row. So like, yeah, I don't know if I've said it before, but basically draft one of those ones, it can go either way. If you come up against someone with a better team than you, and someone who's better than you at the game as well in that first round, it is just pure luck, that first round. So yeah, it's one of those, if you get unlucky, you get unlucky, and you will come unstuck in that first round. But we managed to win all the way through, and here we've got the Rare Electrum Players Pack that was from the team of the tournament knockout stage, which we pulled an 88 rated Higuain, guys, which was amazing. And obviously of our 6 gold rares, we also pick up a Vardy and a Goncalo Guedes, Portuguese winger from Valencia, a Defoe, and Çalhanoğlu and a Mendy. So if you think how much we probably spent, probably only 5k, maybe 6k at most on that SBC, and then that's basically Higuain himself just alone is a 50k player. So you think that's going to make back the coins from that first draft that we lost in the first round. And then into the other packs, we pull a Sami Khedira, who's another sort of 15k player, so that's paid off the draft because this is one of the draft packs, so that's paid off the draft, and then all those other players in there as well. So yeah, basically this episode was just amazing, an amazing success. One with the SBCs and two with the draft packs. As you're going to see, we get quite a good pack here as well with this mega pack. We do actually pull Lenglet, the French centre back from Barcelona, and unfortunately we get one of those phantom player pick packs as well. Obviously we don't have them on the Switch, but we still get them in the packs, frustratingly. Another Guedes, and just a load of duplicates to sell on, so we made massive profit off this draft. But yeah, that is pretty much coming to the end of the episode, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, as you can see here, we're just a load of the Eredivisie players selling off. But yeah, that is the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching. As I always say, check out my links in the description. Make sure you hit that like button, get it up to 20 likes for me, and yeah, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. You're the best. See you in the next one. Cheers, guys.